Today's subject is the presidents of peace. Can you guess how many presidents have been nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize? And which ones have actually won the coveted prize? No, not these crazy guys. Well, maybe. Never mind. Well, come back to them at the end. Theodore Roosevelt was the first president to be nominated and win in 1906 for helping bring the end of the Russo-Japanese War. Can you believe Japan once successfully went to war with Russia? In 1919, Woodrow Wilson was nominated and won for founding the League of Nations to advocate for peace and international cooperation after World War I. Herbert Hoover was nominated in 1945 and recognized for his humanitarian efforts in feeding Europe during and after World War I. Franklin D. Roosevelt had multiple nominations in 1934, 1938, and 1945 nominated for his efforts in promoting peace and international cooperation while helping to establish the United Nations. Harry Truman was nominated consecutively from 1945 through 1947, and in 1950 nominated for his efforts in ending World War II. He helped with rebuilding Europe and with the establishment of NATO. Dwight Eisenhower was nominated in 1951, 1963, and 64 for his leadership during World War II and efforts to promote peace during his presidency by advocating for nuclear disarmament. John F. Kennedy shared similar nominations with President Eisenhower in 1963 and 64 for his work in promoting nuclear disarmament and peace during the Cold War, including his efforts in the Cuban Missile Crisis and the Partial Nuclear Test Ban Treaty. Lyndon B. Johnson was nominated 3 times from 1964 to 1967 for his efforts in promoting civil rights and social welfare. He was also nominated for his role in attempting to establish peace during the Vietnam War. Richard Nixon was a controversial nomination in 1973 for his role in negotiating the Vietnam War peace accords. Needless to say, Tricky Dick didn't win. Jimmy Carter was nominated and won in 2002 for his decades of work in international conflict resolution, human rights, and economic development through the Carter Center. Barack Obama was also nominated and won in 2009, awarded for his extraordinary efforts to strengthen international diplomacy and cooperation between peoples. Many people don't know Donald Trump received multiple nominations in 2018 and 2020 for his efforts to denuclearize the Korean Peninsula and for facilitating the normalization of relations between Israel and the United Arab Emirates. He was the first president in 40 years to not involve the United States in any new military conflicts since Jimmy Carter's presidency. So, 4 presidents have won the Nobel Peace Prize. Did you know all 4? Come back for more fun soon. Thanks for being a patriot.